Hey everybody, it's me, Vic. Today I wanted to talk about Elgato Virtual Stream Deck. I know they did a stream on it, a really cool live stream, and they discovered some features. I also got excited about something on Mac OS. Apparently, even on Mac OS, you can make it opaque, which I'm excited about because I was like, well, how am I going to do this on Mac? Because there's no alpha channel. There's opacity, okay? It's awesome. So let's go ahead and pull up our Stream Deck, right? This is the virtual deck. I'm gonna actually toggle the icon for the eyeball on, and then we can see this here. Now, as you can see, this is what I'm currently using Virtual Stream Deck for if I'm using my VTuber model. The VTuber model is the Suica VTuber model, right? I discovered it actually through one of the Elgato staff, and it was extremely affordable. It's really cool and very customizable. But say I wanted to, on the fly when I'm live streaming or whatever, and the reason why the green screen, so for those who don't know about VTube Studio, right, you can change the background. The background 7 is what I have for the green screen, but you select it. Oh, maybe it wasn't this one. Maybe it was 6. One of them is a green screen, okay? I forgot which one. This is the initial one you start out with. Oh, I guess you could chroma key a blue screen too, but one of these is green. Look at all the cute little backgrounds. I was trying to get back to the green screen, y'all. 4. That one is not it. 5. Maybe it's 5? Nope, those are clouds. 6. Nope. Is it 7? I thought it was 7. No, that's that weird. Nope. 8. Is it 8? I'm gonna laugh if it's 8. It's 8. So for those who don't know, you select the background, right? I can actually close out of this menu. I don't need it open. And then after you customize your model and everything, if you have a Stream Deck, whether it's a physical Stream Deck, and then use the virtual deck for these expressions here, right? Look how quickly I can do that on the fly. So like if I'm hearting anybody or whatever, it'll be there, right? Say I was playing Pokemon and I caught a shiny, I could do that real quick, like, oh my God, right? And then like, yeah, it's that quick. Um, I love that feature on the go. I've noticed that there are so many things VTubing can do with the Stream Deck. And I think not just a Stream Deck Plus, but like just regular input keys, right? Like just for expressions alone, or if I was to change something real quick and then I needed to come back to setting it up, I could actually have this really quick on my screen here and be like, oh, you know what? Let me go ahead and just click that real quick while I'm actually doing whatever. So that way the model is still like in the camera, right? I know I'm looking down at the camera, but that's actually perfect for the VTuber model. When you're setting this up in OBS, right, you would do on Mac anyways, you would hold the Option key and you would drag the corners or whatever to get rid of like the UI menu here and the black bars here, and you would bring them in so that way it just focuses on the model, which I think is really cool. And I wanted to demonstrate that because this this virtual deck is extremely handy. This virtual stream deck, it's extremely handy for VTuber models. I'm still dabbling, right? Like I'm learning so much. I still don't know how to customize her clothes the way I want. I want her to have jeans and t-shirts, but that's just me. She needs a t-shirt. But she looks cozy, so I keep her cozy. She looks like my Disney Dreamlight character, and I keep her that way. Let's see. So the other thing I want to show you, right, is going to be actually on my physical Stream Deck. Oh, that's my recording screen. All right. I have different profiles for Mac than I do my Windows. And then like as I do certain things on my Mac that I don't do on Windows, I have different layouts. I still don't know what to do with this key. But I'm going to show you what I set up right here is toggling on this virtual Stream Deck, right? It's really cool. So if you already have Stream Deck software on the beta anyways, it's automatic under Stream Deck. You're just gonna drag over a VSD toggle on your physical hardware. And the reason why I say physical is because it's faster to push the button on your physical and rather than coming in here and going to Stream Deck Virtual and then toggling on the icon and turning it back off, right? So if you do it, set it up from your physical hardware, you can actually just push the button and turn it on and off like that. And that's actually what the corner one right here does for me. So that's why it looks like a little Stream Deck. I like it. It was perfect for me. So I hope that helps you when it comes to toggling this thing on and off with a physical Stream Deck. So that way you can enable use real quick on your virtual Stream Deck. You can create many many, and I mean many, virtual stream decks, as one content creator has done. His name is Nutty. I don't know if you've seen his post, but it is wild to see like 4 monitors with a whole bunch of stream decks, virtual stream decks on them. And I have no idea if he's going to actually fill in all of those keys or not. I am so curious how that's going to unfold, but it's such an amazing thing that you can do. Now, what we're going to do is go back to the virtual stream deck here, and I want to show you some stuff, right? So let's just say I'm going to actually turn the frame color on real quick. So on Mac, right? This is the thing that I was talking about. I like for mine to look, I tried to match the color as much as I could to the Apple wallpaper. I love the purple one. It's lavender. It's pretty. It's just really pretty. But I want it to look like it was built into the wallpaper. So what Windows can do in an alpha channel that Elgato showed, Mac can do it by simply dragging the opacity. And it doesn't matter what color tab you're in, you can still drag that opacity and just have the keys embedded with the wallpaper. So it's like a transparent background, which I think is really awesome. Now, the caveat to that, right? You cannot move the deck at all. You cannot move the virtual stream deck unless you go back to the software and bring the opacity up to move it. So just keep that in mind, right? You can still make it opaque, transparent background, if you will, but you won't be able to move it. It basically locks it in place once you do that. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is, and this is purely preference for you. Here we go. I'm kind of excited about this part. So we're going to go in here to where it says rows and columns, right? And I'm going to drop down to 3. Oh, you know what? I need to uncheck hide empty keys. Hold on. There we go. Say you wanted to see what it was like having a Stream Deck Mini. I'm not even joking. Like, this is perfect. Now, if you wanted to try out a regular Stream Deck, right? That's 15 keys. And then you wanted to try out a Stream Deck XL. Now, say you were making profiles for the marketplace, right? You could use a virtual Stream Deck to make a virtual Stream Deck Mini, a virtual Stream Deck MK.2 or OG, or a Stream Deck XL. And then you could actually start making those profiles and upload them to the Elgato marketplace if you wanted to be creative with that and said, you know what? I don't have all of those Stream Decks, but I would like to make XYZ for those profiles. You could do that. Do you know how cool that is? And then if you wanted to max out all of them, right? Let's just say that you wanted to do something very, very similar to what Nutty did, but you wanted to like do it across, oh, wrong one I was doing. But you wanted to, I don't know, just have one. You could actually create multiple, right? So this is how he did it. Add a virtual device. Obviously, it's not going to be the same color, but yeah, I'm going to keep that one like that. Okay. And then here we go. Make this one 8x8. Oh, come on, let me drag it. Right? And let's just say I wanted it to blend as well. This is wild. But now look, half my screen is taken up by virtual stream decks. That's how he did it. I've only done it with 2, and obviously I went an ultra wide screen, so that would take me a little bit of time. But you can also change the key size too, and so that's the other thing I'm going to talk about, right? Is the key size. You can make it big, you can make it small, you can make it to your preference, however you like. But again, if you want to move the Stream Deck, right, you have to actually go in there and turn these things opaque. Don't want it to super overlap. Did I do it right? Oh, look at that. I actually got the spacing in between really good too. But yeah, that's how you would do what Nutty did. And then you would try to customize all of this. I think that's a really, really cool thing, right? I- Yeah, there's too many buttons on my screen now. It's wild, but it worked. Real quick, y'all. There was one more thing I totally forgot, and I'm so excited about this one piece that I totally forgot about talking about it. It works with touch screens. I don't know if I mentioned that, but yeah. I can't wait to get my hands on at least 2 Corsair Xeneon monitors, right? Primarily 1. I really only need 1, or want 1, I should say. I'm excited about it, but they demoed it at Computex, and what was really cool was seeing a virtual Stream Deck on the Corsair Xeneon Edge, and then you just literally tap it and it works. They did demonstrate. I asked about wavelength, like if the sliders or if the tap to mute or whatever would work. They demoed it, right? I think that they might have to configure that to be more intuitive for people's hands touching a screen as opposed to precision with a mouse. Um, I'm excited about that. I can't believe I forgot to tell y'all that. But I would love to test that out. But yes, essentially, Virtual Stream Deck will work with touch screens. That was the last piece I wanted to talk about. Anyways, thank you for watching, everybody.